I hear I did my best, I hear whining. I hear, I did my best, but I did my best. I feel like most people use that as a complete cop-out on to why their shit didn't get done. You know, and what they fail to realize, bro, and this is real no matter what you want to think about it, is that no one gives a fuck if you did your best. No one really does. People may pretend they do, they may give you a high five, they may say, hey, good fucking job, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, the results are what matter. That's just the truth. And we've gotten caught up in society, you know, with this feel-good mentality that ignores the reality of the results we produce. And the results we produce are how we're judged in the world that we live in almost every single way.
People like success, but they love a failure. And failure validates their own cowardice, right? So when you go out and you try the business and think, and you fail, they're like, I don't look like an idiot for not trying myself. See, Jim over here, he failed. So I don't have to try. That's why I can live this miserable job that I'm afraid to quit or whatever. If you go quit, you go fucking succeed. Fuck. They're exposed. Their own cowardice is exposed, right? I want scars, man. I want the ride. I do not want the cookie cutter life. I don't want to waste this ride. And so for the person out there who's like cookie cuttering it, but like really yearns to like strike out, try anything, move to the new city, chase the girl, say I love you first, you know what I mean? Get in shape, run the marathon, whatever it is, right? Like, don't waste your fucking life, dude. Don't do it. Don't let the fucking judgment of the haters make you waste your fucking life.
If you were not developing a purpose, and if you were not resourceful, relentless, and resilient in your pursuit of your purpose, you will never achieve it. And like a dog who lacks purpose, service, and routine, you will fall into a place of depression and anxiety. Be intense. The millionaire success mindset requires you to be intense, to be unreasonable with your goals, to be relentless. I go to war with everything I do. If I'm sitting in an L10 meeting, a level 10 meeting with any of my leadership teams, like to me, that's the war room. We are at war, and how we're going to figure out how to get leads and market and create funnels and make offers and run ads and get the lowest cost per click. Because I'm at war with the competition at that point, right? You've got to go into everything with the relentless mindset.
Most of you do not have fucking haters at all. And the reason that you don't have haters is because you haven't done anything in life to actually have real fucking haters. Quite honestly, you don't know what you're talking about, okay? So first things first, remember that. If you're not doing anything significant in life, your friend at the bar who you think is hatering on you is not hatering on you, okay? They're just low-level motherfuckers. All right, so let's get that out of the way right now. Oh, you know what? I have this great idea. I have this great idea for all these things I want to do in my life. But man, if I do them, you know, Tommy from the old neighborhood, he might say this. Or Susie on Facebook, she might say this. Or my aunt, she might say this or that. And what happens is we actually talk ourselves out of the things that we truly want in life because we're so overly concerned with what people might say, not with what they actually say, with what they might say, that we convince ourselves that we have all this fucking hate. And you don't, okay? People aren't talking about you. And if they are, it's because you're doing something great. That's the fucking truth. Ask yourself, are you doing anything legitimately to create hate? Or are you making it up in your own brain? Are you telling yourself a story about what could possibly happen or what people might possibly say about you that is keeping you from doing what it is you feel like you're supposed to be doing with your life?
Like, be willing to go to war with everything. Be relentless, right? It's a game. It's a psychological game you play. Because if you're just like ho-hum about everything, then how boring does life get? Think about that. You've got to be resilient. You're going to be knocked down on your ass 100 times. In business and life, you're going to be knocked down on your ass 100 times. Things are not going to go your way. You're going to have a plan, and your plan only looks perfect on paper. But I can tell you this, the moment you go to execute your plan, many things will go wrong. And when they do, are you going to be resilient, get knocked down and get back up? Or are you just going to play the victim, play dead, say, well, this wasn't meant to be, and fail? To me, there's no such thing as failure. There are temporary defeats, but there's no such thing as failure. And I share that with you because if you can be resourceful, if you can be relentless, and if you could be resilient, then you will make it in life. Understand that problems are a part of life. Understand that problems are good. They are there to help you build your problem-solving muscles. See, most people think that the only muscles they have are the muscles on their body. But you've got mental muscles, you've got emotional muscles, you've got problem-solving muscles, you've got money-making muscles. And you need things to go wrong so that you can exercise those muscles.